Now, the Police Minister, Bheki Cele, says law enforcement officials will intensify operations to stop illegal mining. It follows his visit to a crime scene where 24 guns were seized and 20 suspects arrested following an operation in a mining shaft in Stilfontein in northwest. Our reporter Refiloe Seboko is there.
This is where that operation led to 20 illegal miners yesterday in Klerksdorp, together with the discovery of 15 guns that they say it's worrying to see so many guns that are being discovered. And they also said that they need to intensify their operations in terms of making sure that these activities, they don't continue. I'm going to try, Xoli, to get, with the permission and the assistance of the police here, get into the shaft and just so you can see the extent at which it's happening here and how these guys continue, dangerous as it is, Xoli, but they continue to come into spaces like this. Let me just get out of shot, but this is what Minister Cele was explaining, to say it is very dangerous. We see, it could not be easy. Sometimes it's hot, it's cold, and sometimes they don't even have toiletries or even food. Now, for them to have the patience to even be in a place like this, it talks also to the state of the economy that South Africa find itself in, the issue of unemployment, and therefore people continue to making their means on making sure that how much money they can have. I'm going to ask Zwelakhe to move around just so you see the place clearly here, that this is home for these zamazamas. We see their clothes here, the shoes are here. We also saw, in fact, piles and piles of condoms, allow me, that we saw just outside. Just when you move out of this shot, or rather this shaft here, I'll ask Zwelakhe that he shows you those visuals. But when you saw that, then we asked to the police commissioner, and some of the police officials are saying this is home for these zamazamas, and therefore they're just so comfortable and not worrying about anything. And that's why you see the day-to-day, some of the day-to-day activities that are happening, they are also making it comfortable for them as home. But I'm also just going to get out of the shaft. The police official being kind here to assist me so that I can be able to move properly. But just to show you the extent at which these zamazamas are so comfortable, and just how it does not seem to be worrying them, and they're not concerned about their health, about the heat, or even the cold. This is what I was talking about. It shocked a lot of people when we got here to say, okay, even this we find in these shafts, but one of the officials to say this is how comfortable they are, and therefore they continue with their day-to-day lives. So this operation will be ongoing. Like you've heard, that it's a concern nationally, not just in the Northwest province, but just nationally. There's an issue of zamazamas, and therefore, as the police minister is saying, these guys, more so because there are so many guns that are being discovered during these operations, it means these guys, they mean business, and therefore they are going to enforce their operations in making sure that they eradicate the issues of zamazamas altogether in South Africa.